She stirred slightly, and the blanket slid off her shoulder. I pulled it back up. I was still pondering her question, fighting off my own uneasiness in its answer. An uncomfortable battle of thoughts fluttered in, then out. She held a framed picture at arm's length, a favorite vacation spot from a long ago. She's turned to face me now, and after 40 years, I read the unmistakable look in her eyes. "Tell me," they asked. I reached out and held the picture with her. We met in the summer of '74. You were 20 and I was 24. I was heading home from college when the old car I was driving in broke down in a small, high desert town. I stuck out my thumb and hadn't waited too long when you rolled up in an old flatbed truck. "I'm heading to the West Coast," I told you in my best nice guy voice. Your twinkling eyes betrayed the tough, blank stare I got back. And then coolly, quietly, in a take-it-or-leave-it tone, you'd said, "East Coast," and turned to face the windshield. That was close enough for me, and you flashed a smile and patted the seat on your right. I got in for a 40-year ride. We spent the summer on the East Coast, traveled it north to south, and I fell in love with you along the way. We were just kids playing tag in the dark, refusing to acknowledge days or summer's end. I remember on our last morning how we stared out at the gulls, silhouetted by the sun as it broke through the top of a misty horizon. The waves crashed on the beach, landing with a thud, and the gulls, chased by its foam, ran squawking, then up in a momentary flight, landing gracefully back on the sand. Too soon for us, our summer had ended. I felt a tug when she moved from under the blanket again. She tapped the watch on her wrist and handed me a small container. In the dim light, my eyes focused on the bottle. It was a prescription, and it had my name on it. "Take 3 times a day," the print on its label read. I've been taking these since 2006, right after the accident. "We'll have serious lapses in memory functions," the specialist had said. We refinanced the house to pay for uncovered medical expenses. We could make it on her salary and my disability check. We couldn't possibly have seen that Wall Street would come crashing down at the end of 2008. By the end of '09, millions were out of work, had lost their homes, their savings, retirements, pensions, nest eggs, health care, all gone. We were no exception. The value of our home dropped in half. Then she was laid off from her job. No bank would refinance the loan. Almost overnight, life as we knew it was gone. I know she was following the doctor's advice and trying to get me to remember our life together. I took the pill and struggled once again to recall. It was the summer of '74. I'd just graduated from college and was headed back to the West Coast. My old Chevy had broken down outside of a small desert town. I hesitated, struggling to find the next thought. Sometimes it seemed like a door to the storage room of my mind, inch by inch, hour by hour, was slowly closing, the light from within dimming, then darkness, and the latch clicked shut.